Hey, what's up everyone? I'm the Burning Baron, but you can just call me the Baron. And I am here with something I have been wanting to do for quite some time. I want to do a Pokemon Sword Monotype run. Um, yeah, so for anybody who's wondering what that means, I'd assume I'm not going to make any assumptions, but for anybody who's wondering what that means I'm going to play through Pokemon Sword, but my team can only be comprised of one type of Pokemon. And that type, the type I'm going to use, is going to be picked at random. I'm going to get a random number generator up soon, and we're going to pick the type. But before we do that, I have to get through all of this, because I'm on a second account, brand new file, everything's clean and brand new, so this is going to be hopefully fun. I'm going to choose male, and I'm going to go with my actual name, which I'm pretty sure is not a surprise. Like, it's not hidden at this point. My name's Matt. You've probably seen it in a few videos. You can't change languages after you... Yeah, fine. Yes, that is correct. Alright. So, I'm going to get a few things out of the way for this playthrough. First off, in terms of episodes, because this is officially the first playthrough I'm doing for my channel. Episode length will be anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes, maybe slightly more than 20 minutes, I don't know. I generally only got one opinion so far, but if anybody who watches this consistently has any opinions for episode length, leave them in the comments and I will see what I can do. But right now I'm going to aim for 20 minutes, roughly estimated. Second point, I do not have an upload schedule for this because I am now going to be juggling a playthrough on my personal channel on top of everything I do on my Three Dorks channel. My Three Dorks channel is generally going to be a priority because that's a group effort between me and two others. So I want to make sure I'm pulling my weight on that end. This is more or less just... My personal YouTube channel is more or less of a hobby at this point. So I will not have a consistent upload schedule for this playthrough. However, I will try my hardest to be a little more consistent than I've been with my other videos, like the Mario Party or the Smash montages and stuff like that. So yeah, 20-minute episodes. Can't promise a consistent upload schedule, but I will do my best. So let's try to get through this intro before I start up my randomizer for which type I'm going to use. I might hit the randomizer like 5 times and choose the number from there. Or I'll just hit it once, I don't know, but I have the types numbered, and once I get on to the type selection, I will put the types on screen so you can see what number is lined up with which type. I will screen record from my phone so that you can see what number is being chosen, so that you don't think I'm cheesing the system. But alright, this is something I've been wanting to do for quite some time, and then finally I'm actually getting into it. But yeah, I've been kind of meaning to go back to Sword and Shield. Oh, one more thing. I will be doing all the DLC. I will be purchasing the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. My intention is that I will do the Isle of Armor bit after Gym 3. Or... okay, after I beat... yeah, Gym 3, I will do the Isle of Armor. And then after Gym number 7, I think, I will do the Crown Tundra. Now, Crown Tundra will be based on whether or not I'm up to level for it. Well, top. One of the greatest friends in Pokemon history. Crown Tundra will be entirely based on levels and how far along I am compared to that. And yeah, really, it's really because like Crown Tundra feels like a more post-game thing. If I feel like it's more suitable for post-game, I will do it post-game. But Isle of Armor, I will definitely be doing within the game itself. Alright. Yeah, my best playthrough of Sword, I actually chose a female avatar because I wanted to change it up. On top of that, I chose the Grass Starter, which is unusual because I normally choose the Fire Starter for a new region. But I'll be choosing a male avatar this time, and I'm quite okay with that because I think it's funny because it looks like the male avatar lugs around this giant suitcase on his back. Like, holy jeez, this guy's strong. Yeah, this should be fun. We'll see how this goes. Adventure, yeah, I don't need this. Okay, once we get to Leon, I will take a quick break so that I can choose the type. I will, you know what, I'll actually say all the types too. So, and I'll put them on screen just to, you know, kind of ease into it a little bit better. Badu. Hello, Hop, my friend. That old bag looks like it could pull you over. I really loved the characters in Sword and Shield. I find like Sword and Shield was a rocky start among some people, me included, but after everything was released, I absolutely love Sword and Shield. Like, I would wager it might be my 4th favorite set of games. I'd have to say Generation 3, Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, those are my favorites. Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum are my 2nd favorites, and X and Y are my 3rd favorites. And then Sword and Shield probably have to be my 4th. I very much love the region. I love the characters. The new Pokemon were kind of a hit or miss. Like, they range from being relatively unnotable to pretty good. I won't go any further than that just yet. Maybe some other time. Yes, it is I, the lad from next door. The laddie. Yeah, I love how Leon's absolutely hopeless with directions to the point where he can get lost in a two-house town. That's probably my favorite thing about Leon. He is a very entertaining champion, and I think knowing that he was an undefeatable champion acted as very good motivation for wanting to beat the game. It's like Leon is recognized as an unbeatable champion, and yet your character becomes the first person to properly beat him. I feel like that was actually a very good driving point for me. Because there was like, I was just like, yeah, I really want to beat this guy, no problem. Alright. Once we get to picking our starter, then I'll choose the type. I'm honestly just as excited as anybody. Well, I'm very, very, very excited to see what type I'll be using. I've done Monotypes before, but it was only in Pokemon Y, where I did a Fire-type Monotype run and a Rock-type Monotype run. So, partially, I'm hoping I do not get Fire or Rock, because I've already done those types. Obviously, I feel like if I were to go with my most wanted types, I would say Ground, Poison, Steel, types like those, because those are some of my favorite types. Charizard. I'm sorry, I don't like Charizard. I feel like it's overrated. Like, the amount of attention, I think Charizard gets a little too much attention for my liking, and I feel like it just gets kind of shoved down my throat every once in a while, and not too huge on it. I also very much love the brotherly bond between Hop and Lee, and I feel like Lee's status as an unbeatable champion is not just good for the player, but it's also really good for Hop. Because it gives Hop a good development point where he wants to beat his brother, but he also needs to ensure that he's growing as a person himself. And he learns how to take care of his Pokemon, how to treat his Pokemon, how to bond with them. I think Sword and Shield are very, very good games. So, I'm very excited for this. It's been the last time I properly played through Sword and Shield was for our playthrough on the YouTube channel, which was literally back when the game released. Oh, okay. This is it. This is when we get our starter. Alright, so while this cutscene plays, I'm going to list off the types. So, from 1 to 18, so 1 is normal, 2 is grass, 3 is fire, 4 is water, 5 is electric, 6 is flying, 7 is fighting, 8 is rock, 9 is ground, 10 is psychic, 11 is poison, 12 is bug, 13 is ice, 14 is steel, 15 is dark, 16 is ghost, 17 is dragon, and 18 is fairy. I'll put those on the screen so that everyone can see, and I'll keep them on here until I choose the type, which I am going to do right now while this cutscene is playing. So, let me get my random number generator up. One through 18. Hit my screen record. Alright. So I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to hit this generate button 5 times. And the number I get after 5 hits is what I will use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't even know if I hit it. I'm going with number 13, which is ice. So this is going to be an ice monotype playthrough. All right. That's going to be very interesting. So as of right now, I can... Okay, well, not obviously as of right now, because obviously I can't catch an ice type just yet. But I will only be able to use Pokemon that are of the ice type or Pokemon that evolve into the ice type. Which means I'm going to want to choose someone. I think that means I'm going to want to choose Scorbunny as my starter because that gives Hop Grookey if I'm correct. It won't matter for Leon because Leon's got a Charizard and he's already going to beat my ice type team with his Charizard. Alright, so I've got a glass cannon of a type. Oh, jeez, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'll choose Scorbunny because that gives me a bit of a type advantage against Hop's starter. Would you like to give Scorbunny a nickname? Well, I'm probably not going to be really using him, so no, I'll just add him to my party. Which also means I have to go through the list of ice types that are available in Gen 8 and see what to use. Alright. I will probably go through the Pokemon options over the course of in between episodes. So for now, let me get through this. Alright. Ripsauble. Yeah, you're coming with me. Alright. Yeah, food. Me and my Scorbunny. That, unfortunately, I won't be using. Hop, those are massive! Those are really big shish kebabs. The next day. Alright, yeah. I feel bad because I won't be using Scorbunny. Also, not gonna lie, Ice was not really one of the types I wanted to use, but you know what? I'm going by the RNG. We're going with Ice. So I need to think of a very diverse team that won't immediately get checked by Charizard. I was also thinking about this. Comparing this to Pokemon Sword or Shield, where 2 gym leaders are exclusive, typical that I get the type that's weak to both of Sword's exclusive gym leader types. Bee's Fighting and Gordy's Rocks. Jeez. And then there's Kabu, who has Fire types, and Nessie, who naturally resists Ice. Yes, I'm ready to take on Hop. I would like to point out, I think I have an advantage over 2 gym leaders. Is there a ground type gym leader? I forget. Okay, so there's Milo, which is grass, Nessa, which is water, and Kabu, which is fire. So I kind of already lose to 1, beat 1, and am relatively neutral to another. She doesn't have an advantage against me. Then in the next half of the game, there's B, who's fighting, who's gonna check me. There is Opal, who's fairy type, which is completely neutral. Piers, who's dark, again neutral. Gordy, who's gonna wreck me, and then Rayhan, which I do naturally have a bit of an advantage against. Okay, so I have an advantage against 2, I lose against 3, and I'm neutral against the rest. So I guess that could be worse, but then there's also going to be the champion battle, which again, Charizard's going to be a big ass issue, which means I'm going to want to think of a Pokemon that is, you know, maybe partially resistant to fire. So I'm definitely going to have to consider any sort of ice-water type. What else does fire? What else does fire resist fire? Rock resists fire, so an ice rock type. I think right now the best bet is just to find an ice water type, which is not going to be hard because there's a lot of them. I'm also going to try my best not to double up on a generation. I'm going to try not to double up on a generational type. Also, we got Ember at the perfect time. Let's just spam Ember and beat Groot. Did you already know about type? Yes, I did, good sir. It's not a matter of whether my player knows how to match up types. It's a matter of whether I know how to match up types, which I do very, very, very well. Except for when I'm tired and I'm just being stupid because I'm tired. Alright, so we've already grown 2 levels in a matter of the tutorial battle. Hey, it's not... Don't look at me like that. You brought 2 You could have brought 1. You decided not to play fair. Bro, do not send out that Charizard. You're going to bully 2 kids and their baby Pokemon. Yes, I will push him. I will push him in ways he probably should not be pushed. I will literally beat him every time. That's a lie. I realize because I'm going Mono Ice, there's a good chance Hop could beat me because he has 1 Pokemon that can, you know, shatter the glass that is ice. Oh, jeez. Alright. Pokedexes and yeah, alright. It's been a while, so I'm not entirely sure if I know the entire story right now. But we'll get there. What's that? Oh no, the Wooloo actually broke open the gate. No one's supposed to go in there. We gotta save the Wooloo. It's a Wooloo. Alright. Which means we have to go in there and save the Wooloo, but we'll do that next time. I will see you guys all in the next episode. And bam. Nailed it.